So, when you are doing work and they put it down in front of you, what do you feel?
Like playing video games.
Like you just don't want to do it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I really love video games.
So, is that what you think about?
Yeah.
So, you have a hard time thinking?
Yeah.
But what happens if you really like what you're doing? Then you do it? Like you like painting, right?
Yeah.
Do you think about video games when you have painting?
No.
No, because you like to paint?
Yeah.
Oh. So what about just like your painting teacher have to tell you to stay on task a lot?
Well, it's a girl, but
You forgot her name right now? Does she have to tell you to stay on task a lot, or do you pay attention?
when she's showing me something to do, I get bored and I just fool around.
You just don't pay attention? Why is it you just don't want to listen? Does it interest you?
No.
No. So what are you thinking about when she's doing that?
I think about just going to bed and playing video games like Roblox or Fortnite or my dad's game.
So you just can't focus.
Or GTA.
No, what happens if you're having fun though? And you start painting and da 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 da. Then what happens? You just paint?
Yeah, but earlier I had to do like a fruit thingy and it had like a bowl, but I had to make a bowl.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at ovals.
Yeah. Would you do it?
She made like a line for me to trace, and then I traced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, did you have fun doing it?
Yeah.
So, when you're having fun learning, do you think about video games still, or do you think about your fun that you're having?
I think about like playing the Nintendo Switch.
You think about playing Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
We don't even have one of those. Who has one of those?
Someone, but I wish I had one to play Mario Kart.
Do your friends talk about games too?
No. Well, my friend David and Felix fool around.
Do they fool around?
Yeah.
Do you generally follow them, or do they ask you or talk to you first?
Well, only they fool, and I just fool around too.
Yeah, but do they normally get you involved, or do you normally start it?
I just normally just look at them and think about going over to them and saying stuff, fooling around me and do your work.
You think about going over there and telling them to stop fooling around and do their work?
Yeah.
So does it distract you when other people in the classroom are distracting? Like if other people in the classroom are talking, do you get distracted too? Does it bother you? They say you want to pay attention to your work, and then your buddies are over there laughing and messing around. Does that frustrate you?
Well, actually, I just try to do my work and try to get a one all the time, but actually I just fool.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is when somebody else is distracted, say your friends are goofing around across the table
Yeah.
and you want to do your work, do you ever just get distracted by them too? Or do you get distracted by different sounds and noises in the classroom?
No.
Or do you ever stare out the window?
No, I just get frustrated of the people that make noise.
You get frustrated by them?
Yeah, because I try to do my work and they're just minding their own business, just talking and chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get frustrated.
Yep.
So then you start getting involved and talking to them too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like it better when you're away from all of your peers?
Yeah.
Does it feel easier or harder to do your work?
Harder.
Harder to do your work?
Yeah.
It's harder to do your work when you're by yourself, or is it harder to do your work when you're in the classroom?
It's harder to do my work when I'm in my classroom.
With everybody around?
Yeah.
So it's easier for you to do work when you're alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel like you can understand better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had no classmates and no teachers,
No teachers?
yeah, I would just do math all by myself.
You do math? You like math a lot?
Well, I know what 9 plus 9 equals 18.
What's 90 plus 18?
What?
What's 90 plus 18? What did he say?
No,
He knows what 9 plus 9 is.
What's 9 plus 9?
18.
18, okay. I thought he said 9 plus 18. You do math very well. So reading, what happens to like people around you, the noises, they distract you when you're reading? You keep reading it over and over? What happens when you're reading that distracts you?
When like, I try to like read something,
Shh.
when I try to read something, and when someone's talking, I look at them and I feel like I'm just getting followed by a noise that I would never want to be by me.
Oh, so you feel like the sounds that they're making are kind of overwhelming from your reading?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually a very good way of putting it. I never thought about that. But you read better when you're by yourself and it's quiet?
Yeah. And I feel like something always follows me and just does noises.
So everything around you is just always noisy?
Yeah.
So it bothers you?
Yeah.
And it really distracts you?
Yeah.
Wow. That's really crazy. So you can't get the noises to stop? You can't just drown them out or you can't hear them and focus on your books or your writing?
Yeah.
Yeah? You can or you can't?
I can't.
All right, well, you want us to talk to the doctor about it? No. Why not? You don't want to tell other people that can help you?
I just, my teacher just finds her. Well, my friend Felix and David fool around in math. Well, actually, just when the whole class is together and the teacher just doesn't mind it.
She doesn't tell them to stop?
No.
Does that bother you?
Yeah.
Because it distracts you?
Yeah. I wish my teacher could just help them could just hear them laughing and fooling around.
And telling them to stop.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go talk to your teacher
Okay.
so that maybe you can get a little bit more quiet time. Think that would help out your work a little bit more?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll talk to them, okay?